review shifts. So I'm trying to find different ways to up the production of Shift and Smiles itself. Trying to find different ways to kind of play around with like production equipment, whether it's through like editing software, whether it's through like improving the GoPros that I already have now. I've recently got a second one, so I'm trying to now, who knows, maybe get a third one, or maybe go and venture out into something like an Insta360. But with all those thoughts glaring aside, what I am doing is with the current GoPros that I have now, I'm trying to up the value of what I'm already doing with them. So right now, what I've done recently is I went onto Amazon, bought a few things, and I already have like, you know, my GoPro Hero 10 with like a waterproof case, and this is the one that I primarily use for most of my recording. Then I wound up recently getting myself a second GoPro Hero 10. It's not in the greatest quality. I bought it off the internet, like off of Facebook Marketplace. But I think I might try and find a way to get a different one because this one is not the greatest. But I'll try and get something that has, you know, a media mod on it. Also probably get just a better GoPro overall, but it's still a GoPro Hero 10. I don't need something that's new, quite honestly, because these both work perfectly fine. And then this is like my go-to box of everything that I would need on a trip. So the one thing I recently bought just the other day, for some of you that are interested in doing so, I bought myself, if memory serves me correct, this is like a Telesin portable charger that obviously puts all the batteries in there. So you can see it just like that. It has all the batteries on the inside, and it also comes with micro SD slots too. So I bought an extra SD card up here towards the top. So this allows me to just, you know, charge my batteries on the go, and they fit with the GoPro Hero 10s. These are 12 batteries. They're Hero 12 batteries, but they're also compatible with the 11, 10, and 9, not 8 or earlier. So I have these in here with an extra SD card. That's what came in yesterday. And then now, looking at the fun stuff that I get to add today. So this just recently came in. And again, let's actually see what this is. Ooh, I'm gonna need a blade for this. So these should be the screen protectors that I actually ordered because I think it's important to have screen protectors. It also comes with like a screen cover as well. But I got screen protectors, God forbid. You know, I don't have my waterproof mount because it messes around with the audio. Like if I wanted to, the vlog setup that I have on my helmet currently right now, if I wanted to record, I can't have that waterproof case on it. So what I have to essentially do is take the case off and potentially risk, you know, debris hitting my GoPro and cracking the screen. I don't want that to happen. They're pretty durable, but I'd like the screen to stay intact. So what I invested in is different screen protectors from a company called Fit Still that has 3 different protectors that I can actually put onto all 3 screens. So they work in terms of, not all 3 screens, but they work in terms of putting a screen protector here on the actual lens, one on the front facing camera, and one on the rear facing camera as well. So I'm gonna try and put it on all 3. So if I ever have that moment where I have the GoPro just like this, if it does get hit, I don't care if this scratches up. I care more about the lenses, like, you know, the screens and the lens getting messed up. So I don't want that to happen. So I'll put those on eventually. Glad that I actually got those in, and it comes with, you know, an extra mount. And then this one I think is what I was looking forward to the most. So this is the new mount that I got for my bike, and that just defeated the whole purpose. Yeah, that literally just defeated the whole purpose. I literally cut through it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is actually the new mount that I got. It's a universal tube clamp, and I wanted to get one of these so I can actually put it on my motorcycle and get different angles. So I wanted it to start facing me. Just because, again, probably the first person angle is not always the greatest. Yeah, it's nice to have, but sometimes it just gets boring. So I wanted to increase that by actually getting a mount to record facing a different direction. So this is also from the company Telesin as well, which I hear they're pretty good and it comes with these 2 screws. Comes with, looks like a lanyard. I got an extra long bracket to hold out in front just a little bit more. Yeah, just to hold out in front, so it winds up extending itself out just a little bit more. Comes with the actual phone holder itself. What else is in this box? Should have the universal clamp in it as well. And boom, there goes the universal clamp with instructions. So this is at least what comes inside of that universal clamp, at the very least. So I'm going to try and put this stuff together, and again, it's just to add more value. I know this is not production equipment specifically in and of itself, but it is going to help in terms of just bringing the value of what I do up, and it's mainly for you guys, right? I thoroughly enjoy making all this stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, I will say, honestly, it's mainly for me. I enjoy doing this. I very much love doing this. You know, with all the nuances that come along with it, with all the goods and the bads, the ugly, the frustration that comes from editing, or those really prideful moments of, hey, you know, the video just got done. And even moments like this where I'm buying different gadgets to add to production. So yeah, I very much look forward to this and can't wait to show you guys what it winds up looking like on the motorcycle. So stay tuned.